All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday evening, May 25th, 2023. And today we're going to talk about a promo that I guess Metro by T Mobile. And I guess Metro by T Mobile actually has several promotions, but I'm going to go over this specific one and then maybe I'll go over a few with you guys. Let's just go ahead and maybe, let's add some background music. Let's add let's add some stuff to the chat here, and so you guys can get a little bit of music in the background, right? Wait for a few people to come in, share this on my social media pages. But hopefully everyone's doing good tonight. Again, if you guys haven't followed my channel, I just received the Samsung Galaxy A54, which is this phone right here. Again, I don't know if you guys can see that. My virtual background kind of, the fact that it's black doesn't help, or it's like a graphite color. But here's the phone itself. You can kind of see it in the reflection there. Very nice phone, and I'm going to tell you how you guys can get this phone for less than $100 basically. This phone is $90 with a new line on Metro by T-Mobile. Or again, you can get this device, I think by porting in your number. You can port in your number for, I think it's only $20, and you just pay the first month. You pay that first month rents, or you pay the first month line, and you will get the device. But let me go ahead and put my earpiece in just so we can kind of hear and see if the audio sounds okay. Okay, testing. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, let me know. Okay, so we are live, and again, this isn't really a live stream that I promoted. I did say that I was going to go live on Aloha Androids, aka by my Tech's YouTube channel. So I know he said he was going to eat. Maybe he'll be able to catch a bit of the stream. See if I can fix this just a little bit. There you go. Okay. I'm like dropping everything here. What's going on? Okay, we're already failing, and it says my microphone disconnected all of a sudden. So hopefully the audio is going okay. Can you guys hear me? Hello, testing 1 2 3. Let's check my audio settings because my microphone like tilted, so it actually disconnected. I had the same issue with the last stream, or like I don't know what's going on with my mic. You can kind of see it there right there in the background. But it's been wanting to tip over. Let me know how I sound. Let me know if it sounds good. Again, if you guys are just joining in, smash the like button. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this promotion. And it is, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the chat for now. Let me go ahead and just get this set up really quick. 1 second, guys. 1 second while I check this out. I'm going to go ahead and check my stream to make sure it looks okay on my end. Oh yeah, there we go. It looks good. Okay. It looks good, making sure. So I got some music playing in the background. Let's go to the live chat. Let's just make sure everything looks okay here. It says one person watching. Hey, we got Bobby Warren in the house. I don't know why. Maybe it's a delayed chat, or maybe it's not coming out on Restream, Bobby Warren, but there we go. It's super delayed. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with everybody. But yeah, man, thanks again for joining on the chat. So again, I didn't want to share with you guys, and I might turn off the chat overlay just for a second there, but I will go ahead and share y'all's chats if you guys are joining in. It says, I applied for a substitute teaching job and quit the news TV. Wow, that's big news, actually. So sorry to hear about that. I know working in the media, there we go. Working in the media is not an easy job, but for, again, substitute teaching, you can kind of make a living with that, just depending on which school district you do it in. So, touche to you. And of course, don't forget about YouTube, and don't forget about gig work. Also, you can always find yourself a platform there. And, of course, I know there's still stuff going on with gun violence. Not something I really want to go over here on this channel, but, I understand. I understand why people would want to not be teaching right now also. So, but let's go ahead and share. We'll do a screen share right now, guys, just for those of you guys who are interested in, getting the Samsung A54. So the Samsung A54 is a mid-range device, for those of you guys who are not aware. Let's go ahead and share that on screen here just so you guys can see. And again, right now, again, shout out to CV Tech because he is the one that basically, told me about the promotion. He went and messaged me and a few other YouTubers directly, and he said, "Hey, like right now, you can get the Samsung A54 5G, which this phone isn't super new. It came out back in March, but it is still very relevant new mid-range phone that just came out by Samsung." And you guys know I'm not huge on Samsung, right? But I've been kind of wanting to, I guess not get back into them, but at least give them more of a chance when it comes to, reviewing some of these tech items that I'm doing. And if I can get them cheap, then I'll definitely get them. So again, this one was under $100. And I didn't even have to step foot into a Metro by T-Mobile store. So I don't know what's going on. I know before the last time I tried getting something from Metro by T-Mobile online, I wasn't able to because it was just kind of a pain to get anything online from them. I guess this was like pre-COVID though. I hadn't really checked their online deals recently, but again, this phone, which it only comes in one variant, right? It comes with the in awesome graphite. That's the color. It's more of like a dark grayish, and I can't make this picture bigger, unfortunately. But let's go over the phone really quick. So again, out of the box, you get 128 gigs of internal storage. So if you need a new number, right? So if you go into their service with a new line, and again, I wish I can make this bigger on screen for you guys. They basically give you the phone for free. It says they slash out the $469.99, which is the retail price of this phone, which I don't think that's the direct retail price. I think you can actually get it cheaper from other areas, and I'll go ahead and share that information with you guys a little bit later in the stream. But if you guys go back here, what's up? We got Jeremy Dobson in the house. How's it going, buddy? Thanks again for joining in. Again, I have the chat overlay turned off right now just so that we can kind of share the information here. Let's see, should I put myself on the side? There we go. That looks a little bit better. And if you guys are just joining in, don't forget to smash the like button. Thanks for joining in. I really appreciate it tonight. So yeah, man, I know Jeremy, you said you had been wanting to test out Visible, but if you are in the market for and the service is good in your area with T-Mobile, you can definitely try out Metro by T-Mobile. You can get this pretty awesome mid-range device for under $100. So with the new number, it's $49.99, guys. If you bring your own number, you get the phone for $19.99 plus the month of service that you get. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and put in the information here. So need a new number. That's the route I went. I'm going to go ahead and put in my zip code here. I'm going to go ahead and check area. I don't know why it says check. I don't even know why that, I guess. So okay, I guess it just tells you. Okay, here we go. So it says 78504 is covered by Metro by T-Mobile. And if you guys want to go over some of the key aspects of this, looks like we got Borganta in the house. What's going down, Borganta? How's it going? Bobby Warren says, I want to try out Metro by T-Mobile. Well, this is a good option for you, but I'm going to go over a few other devices that they actually have on sale through, again, Metro by T-Mobile, and so some are good deals as well. So again, this comes with a 50-megapixel triple camera system set up with a 32-megapixel front-facing camera. I still have yet to go out and test out the cameras. I might do that tomorrow, and I'm going to do a live stream with Tito to kind of compare his A53 with my A54. 6.4-inch screen, Super AMOLED FHD Plus, Infinity Q display, or Infinity O display. It's a nice looking display. I believe it has 120 hertz refresh rate on the display, by the way. So 46 hours of talk time. I believe this one has a 5,000 milliamp battery, if I'm not correct on it. 5G capable, obviously, triple camera setup again. So when I did my unboxing video, guys, and I do apologize if you guys watched my unboxing yesterday, I do state in my unboxing small disclaimer that I did say that this phone has wireless charging, but after further research, I do apologize. This phone does not have wireless charging, but it does have fast 25-watt fast charging. So if you guys can go without the wireless charging, which to me, I don't think that's a deal breaker. Unless that's something you use, because I know now in 2023, Qi charging is kind of like a new thing. I mean, it's not a new thing, but it's been around for a long time. But like as far as implementation in your everyday life, people have cars with wireless chargers, or they may have a setup at home that where they just lay their phone down and boom, their phone starts charging. I use for my iPhone 13 Pro. I use that I use a charging case for it that has again that little charger in the back. So I don't even plug it in normally at home unless I'm in the vehicle. Anyways, so again, out of the box, this phone does come with 6 gigs of RAM. There is an 8 gigabyte of RAM variant, which I believe you can get that unlocked. And again, we might go over that through Amazon. So Bobby Warren, if you want to keep your number, it does give you that option to keep your number. And again, I think they charge actually less than what you normally would get as far as going with a new line. So that's a very good option. Again, these are just specs I went over, but pretty much, if you're more antiquated with Samsung, then I would maybe suggest getting this device. Again, I've only had it for about 24 hours. I did the unboxing last night around this time, and I can genuinely say I am actually kind of satisfied and impressed with this phone. Right now I can't compare it to any other mid-range devices, but when I had the Pixel 6a, that phone that was a very hard mid-range to beat, especially for its price, because I think right now you can actually get it for $349. But with the Pixel 7a that just came out, you're gonna see this phone actually drop in price. Let's take a look here. Jeremy Dobson says, can I port my Verizon phone? I believe you can port your phone number as long as you don't owe any money on your current device. So just keep that in mind that, a lot of the phone carriers, if you're still leasing the phones and paying for your phone on their network, then you need to pay your phone off before you're able to port your number. If not, what's going to happen is they are going to send you a bill of whatever money you owe left on that device. But in some cases, some carriers will pay your whatever you owe left on that device, but they do it through rebates and whatnot. So I'm not going to go too much into that. But yeah, so let's take a look here again. So if I go to add cart, guys, I hope it doesn't bring up another window here. And I was able to set this phone up extremely easily, by the way. So it's going to give you a few options, right? So right now, I chose the $40 plan, right, which it says unlimited $40 promotion. I don't know what happened. I think they had a $25 plan back in the day, or maybe I'm thinking about Boost Mobile. But check this out. So if you do a $40 plan, you can actually get 3 lines on the same plan for $90. That's crazy, actually. 4 lines for $100, and again, they're offering you pretty much a few things here. So with the $40 plan, you get unlimited high-speed data. I'm going to click this just to kind of see what it says. Nothing pops up. It just gives me a little blank. So I don't see a data cap here, or at least I'm going to have to maybe ask Tito or one of the other guys what's going on here. But you have access to 5G T-Mobile network also. Again, you click the little thing, nothing comes out. T-Mobile Tuesdays, which you get freebies from the actual store. Or other things. You can get cheaper movie passes or discounts at various places. You get Scam Shield, which again, the number I got, I've only gotten like 1 or 2 calls, I believe. I'm pretty sure the number belonged to somebody else probably, and they disconnected their line, or got a new number. Let's see on my end. Let's see. It says find a store on my end. So I'm not sure if what's going on with that, Bobby Warren. I did post the share link here in the description. I'm even getting a Metro by T-Mobile assistant that's messaging me. But anyway, so the $40 promo doesn't really come with a lot. If you go with the $50 promo, you actually get 8 gigs of hotspot data. You get 100 gigabytes of Google One membership, which I think is pretty cool, right? And you get 1 year of VIX Premium service on us. I don't know what VIX is. I think it's some sort of like streaming platform, which I guess that's something I need to go look at because I have no clue what it is. I don't know what it is. It sounds like another Tubi TV. This might be area exclusive only, Bobby, but and It says on my end to port my number. It says find the store. So you might need to go into a store to port your number. In this case, you might want to just go with a new line completely, especially if you just want to try the service. But in that case, if you do want to port the number, I guess they're not making it easy to do it online. I guess this is maybe just a new number promotion only. But once you click that, let's say I go for the $40 promotion here. I'm just gonna click it. Let's see what happens. It's gonna say go back. So again, I can change the plan, $40 unlimited, yada yada yada. I don't have hotspot. That doesn't bother me because I rarely use hotspot, and I have my visible lines to use my hotspot maybe later. So again, right now the phone line for what you're paying is $40 a month for that, and then again, you're paying for the new number, which is another $49.99. So altogether, it comes out to $89.99 plus tax. I didn't have a promo code. Again, and this promotion is only run. Let's see, estimated ship date. Okay, that's just. I don't know how long this promotion is going, guys. Again, I will share other devices that are on sale. Again, this is the first time I used Metro by T-Mobile, and again, I was always satisfied with my T-Mobile service where I live. I never had any issues with T-Mobile. I did find a little bit of congestion in some of the when I was like in arenas or stadium type shows where I would go to like a concert or a wrestling event, right? So I did notice slowdowns with T-Mobile with that. I haven't experienced that much with Visible though, which I'm lucky. So again, the phone is $89.99 plus tax, guys. That's with the SIM card and the phone. When I got the phone yesterday, it came in a small box. It came with the phone, no charger, unfortunately, and a SIM card. So once you get the phone, all you have to do is just activate it through the website also. And it really only took a few minutes. All I had to do was enter. I just had to go back to the email that they sent me that had the order information. They ask you for the order number, and then you can activate from there. All you have to do is just put in the eight numerical number passcode that they ask you to enter. But really, that's it. I'm not going to put in more information here, guys, because again, I don't want to share any personal information. But let's go check out the other devices. And let's see, Caesar MTR is in the house. He says, I got the Google Pixel 6a with Metro for $50 with the new number. So that's actually the next device that I was actually going to go over. So apparently they got several phones on sale here. So if you guys want to go Team Pixel over here and maybe try out a Pixel device, this is going to actually be a good deal as well. Again, I had the Pixel 6a, so I can attest to this phone is a very solid device. I really enjoyed using it, and I feel like it was, to me, it was a better fit in the hand than the A54. I'm not trying to bash on the A54 or 5G. I think this phone does feel pretty good in the hand, considering it's a 5.4 inch phone. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same size as my iPhone 13 Pro. It's actually a little bit bigger than my iPhone 13 Pro. But it's not heavy compared to my iPhone 13 Pro. I feel like my iPhone 13 Pro is a brick, compared to that. But yeah, so like here again, you can get the Pixel 6a, again $349.99 brand new. But again, they are only charging $49.99 if you come in with a new number. Again, if you bring your own number, it says new customers bringing in an existing phone will need to visit a Metro by T-Mobile store to complete the purchase. So unfortunately, and I don't know why it doesn't allow you to port your number online. I think that's kind of dumb. See, we got Caesar and Bobby in the house. Looks like we got Latrell Jennings in the casa. What's going on, Latrell? Guess we got enough people chatting to where we can maybe where we can maybe turn the chat back on over here. So yeah, so again, guys, Pixel 6a, pretty much $50 plus if you go with the $40 promotion. Then you're only going to pay $90 for a brand new Pixel 6a, which I think is crazy. I'm not going to go over the specs of the Pixel 6a because you guys already know. Also, if you guys want to try out a Revel phone, I didn't even realize the Revel 6 was out. This is I remember testing out the Revel 5G, which that phone was a nice little device when I had it. I think I ended up selling it online a while back. The maker of these phones is actually, I believe it's TCL. that makes these devices, or the owner of the whoever owns TCL. They are the one that make these devices. But right now it says, if you bring your own number with this, again, it's free, but again, you have to go to a store. If you get a new number with this, it's $39.99, which it's actually more than if you would pay well, not more, but it's maybe $10 less. And not to knock on these phones, these are actually very decent devices also. Pretty good, although this does look like it has a media processor, so I probably would stay away from it. It's got a MediaTek Dimensity processor. Latrizzle and the Hizzle, what's going on, man? Are you driving around right now? What's going down, man? Hopefully all is good. Bobby Warren says, I could walk to Metro tomorrow. So, if you want to port your number, check that out, man. Tell them, hey, B-Tech Review sent you, and maybe they'll give me a shout out on maybe someone from Metro by T-Mobile will reach out, and they'll be like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? But anyways, not a bad deal to say the least, right? Again, for that device. Again, you have the regular Revel 6 5G, $0 of promotion. Some of these other devices like the Galaxy A14 or A13, I wouldn't even waste my money or breath on. It's just not a phone that I would definitely look at. Looks like you get the Moto G Stylus 5G for $0 with promotion. As well, you can get the Nord 300 5G. You can get the Nord G or Moto G 5G also. Which, if I could be 100% honest, I did not think the Moto G Stylus was worth the money as far as the price. I got it through Boost Mobile. I think I only paid like $50 on T-Mobile altogether. I paid $10 for the phone and I think $40 for the plan as well. So I got that phone for $40 on Boost Mobile. You might still be able to snag that or the Moto G 2022 for that price. You're driving back from Chicago. All right. Well, hey, listen in on B-Tech's podcast over here as we talk about Kenosha and Chicago. I know you've been going out there to Chicago a lot, man. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully you're safe out there. Again, other devices like the Nord 200 5G, you can get the TCL 30XC. I've noticed that the TCL lineup, even though they were kind of going strong, the last couple of years, they kind of, trickled down and they really kind of stopped, doing I wouldn't say doing devices. They're still making devices, but you know what I mean? They're just not really promoting their devices as much as they were a couple of years ago or even last year. Galaxy A23, which I would not get that phone, guys. Sorry. That's definitely not worth $329. Looks like you can get the iPhone SE, the third gen, which is the latest gen of iPhone SE for $99 with the promotion. If you want to switch that route, but again, the A54 5G to me, and I know Tito said that it's not enough for him to upgrade from the A53 to the A54, but if you look at the A53, which I don't know why wouldn't you have this device on sale also? A53 5G, they're actually charging $279, so you're actually getting the phone maybe $150 off from its original price of $469, which I think is completely stupid. If you bring which I don't know why is the last year's model more expensive than this year's model? Aside from the fact that it has a quad camera display opposed to a tri-camera setup, which I don't think that fourth camera is going to give you much more, much of anything else. You know what I mean? Pretty much almost the same specs as well. 32 megapixel front facing camera. The only difference is this one has a 64 megapixel wide angle lens. Screen is a little bit bigger also, but you're still getting an FHD plus display as well. So I just definitely don't know why. Looks like it says your mic is very distorted. Is anyone having any issues hearing me? I know, or is that maybe just Latrell? Let me know, guys. Latrell's already saying that my mic sounds distorted. See, simply your device says they want to push the A54. It will be discounted. Yeah, and that's a good thing though. I really like the fact that it's on sale. Let's see, can I hear myself? Can you guys hear me? Okay, simply your device is watching on the A54 himself, so that's good. Okay, hold on. Did my stream freeze? Can you guys hear me? Whoa. Okay, hello. Okay, simply your device is watching on the A54 himself, so that's good. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm just trying to like play back this on my end just because. Let me know if you guys have any more sound distorted. It did sound a little distorted, but it's because I'm kind of talking into the microphone. But I'm gonna just kind of talk normally and see if that doesn't make it sound a little more distorted than it should. If it does, let me know. I'll disconnect my microphone and I'll go ahead and you guys will probably just hear whatever is coming out of the webcam microphone for now, at least. Let's see. Let me see what's going on here. We are live streaming. We are live. So yeah, I don't know why. Again, the A53 is actually more expensive than the A54. It makes no sense to me. Other than that extra camera setup, right? You can get the iPhone 11 also with $0, $499 original price. The Samsung Galaxy 21 FE, which if you guys want to go maybe a little more flagship, let's go ahead and click that. Let's see what's going on there, because that's already a couple years old. We already got the S23, and again, I don't know what's going on with my internet connection. I think it's Metro by T-Mobile's website, actually. So you can get this phone. Okay, I'm loud but a little bit distorted. Hold on, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me lower my gain a little bit, because it's pretty. I have my gain like all the way up. That's why. It's because of my. Let me know if that sounds a little bit better, guys. Let me lower this a little bit. Let me know if that helps, guys. I did lower the gain on my microphone a little bit. Let me see if I can. Testing. Let me know if that sounds better for you guys. Let me. Can I lower this? Can I? There you go. Okay. Hello. Testing. Does that sound okay, guys? Latrizzle, I'm sorry if that sounded pretty bad on your end. Okay, 1 second, guys. How's the music sounding in the background? Who wants to come inside? Sure. Okay, I'm gonna leave the door open because these dogs. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the door open because my dogs. Okay, it's better. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had the gain on my microphone that was actually pumped like all the way up, so that's why it was sounding a little like loud and distorted. But I'm hoping that sounds a little bit better for you guys. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. So yeah, like I probably wouldn't waste the $199 on the S21 FE. I know Latrell. I think he had his hands on that device. Although again, that's more of a again kind of a flagship device, fan edition device, right? But it's got way more on the specs than you would get with the A54 most likely. You have the Snapdragon 888, which again, it's a much better processor than the Exynos processor that it comes with. Go back here. Is the music too loud in the background? Oh, you barely hear the music. Okay, that's good. I have it pumping in my ear right now. That's why. Like I can hear it pretty good though. You didn't even notice there was music playing. That's it. I'm gonna pump that music to 30%. Let me know if you can hear it now. Yeah, I kind of have the music low. You guys know me. I don't really like to have the music that high. So yeah, guys. I mean, for the most part, Metro by T-Mobile. I guess finally they're starting to pump out the online deals. Because personally, like I never really looked at them. Like Metro by T-Mobile to me has always been like you have to go to the store to get deals on their devices. You know what I mean? I've never actually been able to buy something from their website and activate it from home, and I was able to do that on this device, and I literally got the phone in 2 days. I ordered the A54 on Monday. Again, shout out to CV Tech, and the phone was delivered yesterday afternoon. It was here when I got out of work. All Actually, no, I was off yesterday. I was hanging out with my cousin and we were just chilling. And I came home and it was here. I wasn't even expecting the device yesterday. I was expecting it like Friday or Saturday. So, um, let's see the Nord N25G, $0 with promotion. The Nokia G400, $0 with promotion. Although again, you have the TCL stylus, which that's a device I actually wanted to try out. But TCL stopped sending me devices, so I wasn't able to test this device out. But it actually looked like a solid device. With the new line, you can get this device for $79. So if you go with a $40 plan, you're gonna end up paying $120 out of pocket. But why would you do that with a TCL device when you can get literally a Samsung A54 right now? Of course, if you like stylus phones, then that would be up to you, right? Again, I always like the TCL devices, guys. Like I thought they were always very nice devices, but again, they stopped sending me stuff. But since last year, I think the last one I got from them was last summer. So, and again, this phone has a MediaTek Dimensity processor. So again, I can't comment on it. Only 4 gigs of RAM, so it's really not something to scoff at. I think they're really not giving you your bang for your buck there. So phones that I would get with this promotion right now again are the Pixel 6a. Obviously, I'm liking the six. I'm loving the A54 actually, buddy. The A54 is looking nice. I like the way the phone feels in the hand. I like the screen. I'm waiting for some cases to come in. I'm gonna get a few cases by Poetic. Poetic is gonna send me a few cases on for the actual phone itself. But so far, I've already downloaded several apps. Now, of course, keep in mind, I'm just, you know, playing with it. I'm not really using it fully to its ability, right? I haven't gone out and taken pictures. I haven't gone out and taken photos, right? But this does have a decent camera setup, right? I can take 4K video at 30 frames a second with the main camera, right? Which that's nothing to scoff at, right? 4K at 30. I think a lot of us take for granted like what these smart devices can do, at least online. You know what I mean when it comes to their stuff, or not online, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like their cameras and what they can do as far as filming and photography, right? Um, 50 megapixel camera, 12 with again wide lens. You have a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and then a 5 megapixel macro. I'm hearing, and this is what I'm getting this from Tito, that this device actually can take really good like macro shots, and I kind of already noticed that taking a few pictures last night of my PS4 controller. Like you can literally see the dust on it, just a little bit close up. If you zoom in, you can see like the dust on the controllers. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, even with the front facing camera, guys, I can actually shoot 4K at 30 frames a second. So I'm definitely going to want to test out the front facing camera, and the version I got only has 128 gigs of internal memory. So I don't know if I'm going to add any expandable memory. I might actually buy like an SD card just to mess around, because if I could be honest, this is the first device that I actually kind of want to put an SD card into, guys. Like most of my devices, like the Pixel 7 Pro or my iPhone 13 or my iPhone 13 Pro. Looks like we got Niang Dang in the house. What's going on? Or Nguyen, sorry about that, Nguyen Dan. But most of my devices do not have expandable memory. Even other devices that I normally play with, I never really cared to get a memory card for. So like the Moto G Stylus 5G or the Samsung A23, those do have expandable memory options. I just never wanted to get it. So let's take a look here. For cases, did you reach out to Casebone? I've never heard of Casebone. I usually have a few case manufacturers that work with me. One of them would be Poetic. Poetic sends me cases all the time. And Ghost Tech cases, I believe. I think that's what they're called, Ghost Tech. I need to double check that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm getting an email. Okay, hold on. One second. All right, so they did actually email me back from Ghost Tech over here, um, which they've sent me cases in the past, and I was actually very impressed on some of their cases as well. So I was over here. Okay, Case Born. I've actually never heard of that. Um, I do have a Caseology case for my Pixel 7 Pro. I really like this case because it's very minimalistic, but it feels great in the hand. Poetic sent me a case for my Samsung A23 or I'm sorry, my Moto G Stylus 5G, which that you guys can check out the channel for the videos on that. But it looks like I'm gonna get a series of cases for the A54 guys. I'm gonna get some from Poetic, and I'm gonna get some from Ghost Tech also. So, well, let me get a link. Okay. Well, I've never heard of Casebone or Caseborn, but again, I'm not gonna waste money on these cases, guys. So whoever chooses to send me a case for the device, I'll go ahead and test them. I always tell people that email me about cases or whatever, like, hey, these are the phones I have right now. If you want to send me cases for these devices, then go ahead and do it, and I'll try to make separate videos for each phone case. So damn, we got 8 people in the house, guys. 8 people in the house, guys. That means I should see 8 likes on the video. So if you guys can smash the like button. Latrell, I know you're driving, so you have a pass. You get a pass for now, buddy. But next time, you better smash that like button. Just kidding. You don't have to smash the like button. Let's take a look here. Trying to. I don't know why it says live chat has moved. I don't know what's going on there. But right now it says I only have 2 likes, guys. Come on. 2 likes. Come on, guys. Really? Come on, guys. We got to get. Oh, there we go. We got 5 likes now. Okay. We need 3 more likes, guys. Come on. You guys need to smash that like button. I need YouTube's algorithm to hook it up. It looks like Tito just posted another video about the Solero 5G after 3 months review. Okay, I think that was already a scheduled video that he had lined up. But yeah, guys, I will be going live with Tito tomorrow around 12:30 my time. I think we might be multi-streaming on what the heck? Hold on. What is this? Borganta says, "Come on, Cormath." What does that mean? What does that mean, guys? Come on, Cormath. But yeah, so far I've been really enjoying the Samsung A54, guys. I really think it's worth it if you guys really want to move over to a new phone. Try a nicer mid-range. But again, if you guys are looking to test out a Pixel phone, right now would be a good chance to get the Pixel 6A for less than $100, guys. Like I didn't even see that they had this sale going on, but that's very tempting. Also, again, I did pass the phone on to a relative, so I no longer have the Pixel 6A. But it was a great little device, and I was impressed by the battery life. I was impressed by usability, everything like that. So going for Metro by T-Mobile, guys. Again, I do want to share what the phone would cost on Amazon, right? So I did share an affiliate link on Amazon, right? So right now Amazon has the Samsung A54 5G for $359, which I think it's about $100 less than what they normally ask, which I think is a really good deal, right? And this one's an unlocked worldwide dual SIM, only T-Mobile Mint, Metro by T-Mobile US market. Well, a lot of these times, most of these unlocked phones will work on they'll work on like AT&T also, and even sometimes Verizon's work. Like I remember I bought a Samsung phone unlocked one time from Amazon as well, and it didn't work on AT&T's network, but it worked on T-Mobile's, and it worked on Verizon's Visible. So you guys know I use and again, through Amazon, you can get it in different color variants, right? There is, again, the color I got, which is the graphite color. Then you have this nice little lime color. I think Latrell got it in this, this purplish color, which I think that color looks, honestly, if I could have gotten this color, I probably would have gotten the purple color just because I think it looks pretty cool. And I would, or even would have gotten this whitish color, I guess. Which I think that's a pretty good steal for this device. Also, if you're comparing it to like a phone like the Pixel 7 7A, right? You know, the Pixel 7A just came out, guys. The Pixel 7A has a little bit higher end specs. It has wireless charging. It has, excuse me, it has, waterproof rating as well. I don't think this phone has any type of waterproof rating. Let me double check. You know, I know that might be something that could be a concern for people, but from what I've read through the actual, through some of the specs, I'm not seeing waterproof ratings like at all. Maybe Amazon's version is like an IP rating over here. What the heck? Where are my specs here? Here we go. Production information, Samsung, cellular, Wi-Fi, front. It says it has an audio jack. That's a lie. This one does not have an audio jack, or maybe it does. Maybe I just looked at it wrong. No, this one does not have an audio jack. It does. I mean, it has your USB Type-C port, which is kind of weird that this phone is saying that it has an audio jack because it doesn't. Unless the international version or the unlocked version has one, which I don't think so. And you know, a lot of the times when they say dual SIM, that means that it has eSIM, or you can just put a regular SIM in as well. This is the awesome white version. This one, it says it does come with a 15-watt charger, opposed to the one I got from Metro by T-Mobile, which that one did not come. But again, it does have 25-watt fast charging, guys. And I think it's pretty cool that it has like all the phones lined up here already that you can kind of check them out and compare. Mobiles International. What is this? Samsung. Oh, okay. The A54. That's a phone I never tried out. The A34 series. I think I tried out like the A33 or something like that. I wasn't a fan of that. Okay, so it does have IP rating. Okay, I don't know why I'm not seeing an IP rating on the specs on like gsmarena.com. It's not giving me any type of IP rating. But you know, it does have a 93% like approval rate. So you know, it is getting love from the people that are getting the phone itself, right? You know, I like to read a lot of reviews, even just written reviews on devices, right? Let me make sure that I'm not missing that, but I'll stick with what Luttrell said. You know, on that. The fingerprint display also is not bad. Like, you know, I'm actually genuinely shocked that the fingerprint display. I think it's better than the Pixel 7 Pros, guys. I might do a comparison video later on. Hey, what's up, Alatia? How you doing? Hopefully all is good. I know we haven't really heard from each other in a while. I kind of stopped playing Genshin Impact a while back. You know, once my arm recovered and I went back to work, I kind of stopped playing my PS4. My PS4 is still sitting there, but you know, every now and then I'll turn on the Xbox and I'll play like, you know, a game. Or I've been trying to get back into more active work. So I've been playing like DDR, and I don't know if you've heard of Pump It Up, which is an Andamiro game as well. Me and my cousin recently restored a Pump It Up cabinet, which I actually made another YouTube channel, guys, called MB DDR Pump. So if you guys want to go follow that, that's going to be my DDR and Pump It Up shenanigan. I guess, you know, area where I'm just going to post random videos and hopefully people watch them. Okay, Alatia says I've stopped too. I'm just checking in the tech YouTuber space. It's crazy. Like, I think last summer was like the summer of Genshin. Let's see. Planning on entering it, maybe. Okay. Hey, you know, I would love to see some videos of you, you know, doing some tech items or tech reviews. So, that would be pretty nice. And you know, again, that would be interesting actually, especially if you did it like as your VTube character. Okay, so Jeremy Dops, or I'm sorry, not Jeremy Dops. Simply Your Device says the international version has a actual dual physical SIM. Okay, interesting. So yeah, most of these Amazon versions, guys, it's going to be like an international version of the actual device. Let me just type that out. Samsung A54. Type that out. So you know, they do have different versions. There is a US version. And then there is an international version. So the US version actually does cost a little bit more. I think like this one, for instance, it says there's only like one left in stock. Hold on, let me see if I can find. There is a 256 gig version also, which that one has 8 gigs of RAM. So you're actually getting 2 more gigs of RAM. So the version I have only has 6 gigs of RAM. I don't know if this is the version that Luttrell has. He might have the higher end version of the device. Planning, okay, you should. I mean, just test it out, you know, get your feet wet. You know, I'll definitely keep an eye on your channel, or if you make a new channel, let me know. Let's see. I just crossed over into Kenosha from Illinois. All right, that's good, buddy. I'm glad to hear that you are safe and that you're getting back home. Alatia says I may use VR avatar. I might not. I'm trying to figure out where Magic Tech review went, guys. Where the heck is Magic Tech? Where did that guy go? I haven't heard from him in a couple months, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, nice. I think the version I have actually has an option for eSIM as well. I'm not 100% sure. I need to really look into that. But I'm pretty sure it has an option for eSIM as far as the A54 goes. This version, which is the 256 gigabyte version, and it has again the 8 gigs of internal RAM, little higher end spec, right? So this is probably going to be like the one that you want to get. It has a little bit more speed and power to it. Um, so I'm trying to figure out if it has the same Exynos processor, because the one that I got from Metro T-Mobile has an Exynos processor. This one has an octa-core processor also, but it says Cortex A78 Mali G60. I'm not 100% sure. It's not really giving me too much specifics there, I guess. It might be it might be an Exynos processor as well, because they are like ARM processors basically. Let's see. Magic said he's giving you his channel. What? So he's like giving you his channel and then poof, gone. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I know he did a video maybe about a month or two ago, maybe a little longer than that, back in April, I think. He even he used to call me like every day, and then every other day. I don't know, and I get it. He got another job. He found a more stable job that is good for him and financially for him and his family. So like shout out to him for doing that, right? I think he was kind of getting tired of the tech space from what I was hearing. Also, he didn't seem like he was enjoying it too much anymore. But I told him, like, bro, like, I don't think people watch your YouTube channel for the tech videos, man. Whether it be the unboxing videos or just you doing like promotional stuff. Like, they just like you for your personality, man. Like, you should just do videos of you and what you're doing and your daily stuff, man. You're a vlogger. You can be a vlogger. Whether he just live streams and does vlogging live streams or what. I mean, that would have been interesting, taking over a 40,000 subscriber channel, or even taking over his his MTR gaming channel. Which I think, that's interesting. I don't, again, I haven't heard from him, so I don't know what's going on there, but hopefully everything's okay with him. Maybe he just decided to quit YouTube altogether. Sometimes people take time off from, the community. It's a, YouTube could be hexing, or taxing for some people, like me. Like, there's going to be times where I'm like consistently posting videos. I'll put out like 2 or 3 videos a week, and then you won't see me post anything for like a month. Like I'm that type of YouTuber that, like, unless I have something that I can like show you guys or like talk about, then I really kind of just don't even get near my YouTube channel. Now, of course, you guys know about my other YouTube channel, Side Hustle Mike. I have the Side Hustle Mike channel as well. And again, I just started that DDR pump, that DDR pump it up one as well, which I'll probably show you guys really quick, just so we can give you guys some laughs here. But yeah, just to kind of share the last portion of this A54 again, guys. I did share an affiliate link for this. If you guys ever decide to buy this unlocked through Amazon, definitely consider clicking my link. I am an Amazon affiliate, and I do get a small kickback if you guys click the link that I share in the description below. So I just want you guys to give that as a disclaimer for you guys, because again, I want to be transparent with my channel members. So it does come back to the channel. It does help out the channel because I can buy more tech items, or again, it just helps out the channel in general. We get a little small kickback from that. Let's see. Alatia says, anyhow, the A53 has an eSIM and physical SIM version for Asia and Europe. Okay. Well, nice. I'm definitely interested to see, you get your feet wet in the tech space. I hope everyone that we would communicate with as far as Genshin is okay. I think, I really got off Discord. Also, I really don't. I hate to say it, I don't like Discord, guys. I don't know why. Like, I've never been a fan of Discord though. like the layout and just the way it looks, the setup. It's just not very appealing to me. So that's why I've just never really kind of wanted to use Discord in general. I know I made one because Magic Tech said, "Hey, make a Discord," blah blah blah. And there's some communities that that you can follow that only like really do their chatting on Discord as well. So, all right, simply your device. I'll keep an eye out, man. Also, keep on doing that gig work. Also, I know you do a little bit of gig work with your wife, um, as well. So keep killing it. I'm gonna try to maybe I'll do a ride along video tomorrow or Saturday. Most likely Saturday in the morning. If anything, I might do a ride along video. I'm now that I have access to doing live streams on that channel. I can do live streams on Side Hustle Mike. So rather than piecing a video together, I'd rather just do live streams instead. Um, I'm a fan of it. It reminded me of IRC. Okay, everyone is all good. Oh, okay, I got you. Latrell says deleted my Discord because I don't like it either. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I think like Discords are really only for people that like to watch Twitch, basically. Like it's just a big chat room for people that you like to communicate with on occasion, right? But it's like you can make a group chat on anything nowadays. You can do it on Facebook. You can do it on Instagram. Like what Tito's been doing on his stuff. He's making like separate channels and chats for like everything that he talks about now. Which I don't. Sometimes they get a little confusing because I'm just like, whoa, like he makes something new every couple weeks, and it's hard for me to keep up with his stuff. But for me, like you guys already know, like you guys can follow me on my Facebook page also as well. I try to post stuff on my Facebook as well. With that, and I just try to communicate with you guys via here or on Twitter, Instagram as well. Those are like my three main. So YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, those are going to be my main three. And then Facebook, I'm trying to get more followers on my Facebook, but not a lot of people are kind of migrating towards my Facebook page, which I'm trying to get like 2,000 or 5,000 followers on there. That's going to be very hard, I guess. But anyways, let's see the Samsung A54. This version 248, but you can get the US version, guys. Again for $374. They only have one left in stock, so that means this phone is selling. This phone is like if I order this now, I can get it by between May the 31st and June the 2nd. And it's kind of weird that the purple version is only $499. I don't know what's going on there. I'd rather just go with the graphite version if it's going to cost me like a lot less. Thank you, honey, to any of your stuff. But yeah, I mean, for you're getting out of the box 120 gigs of storage, Android 13. One UI isn't that buggy on this version of on this version of Android in general. My last device that I got to mess with, which was the A23 5G. That device was so slow and sluggish compared to this device, guys. I'm just really impressed by the A54 and what it can do, and I can't wait to go get out and take pictures with it. I'm definitely going to go do that this week. Maybe take a few videos as well. I do get out of work early tomorrow. The Exynos is using the 1280 for all regions. Yes, I was. I think Tito pointed that out to me. I believe this one. I don't know the exact model number. Let me see if I can open up Geekbench. But I believe it is the. Okay, it just says ARM version 8. So it doesn't really give me a lot of information, but I know it's an Exynos chip also because that's what GSM Marina was saying. I think it's a 1300 version. Okay, you put typo. Yeah, no, from what I was reading, it was a 1300. Let me go back and maybe double check that. I'm not trying to correct you or anything. I just remember. Let's see, memory, main camera, platform, body, network, 5G, guys. It's 5G. So okay, it just tells me on GSM Arena that it's an octa-core Cortex A78. So it's not really giving me more information. I guess I would have to go back to the Metro by T-Mobile to see if there's like more specs on there. But I remember when I was on the Metro by T-Mobile website that that's what I had read, and I could be wrong. So let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out, guys. I'm just being lazy now at this point. Tablets and devices. I still have the Pixel 6, or I have the A54 in the cart right now. I did not pick tablets. What the heck? You could actually get tablets from Metro by T-Mobile, which I think that's pretty crazy still. I can share the Facebook link right now, Borganta. If you want to follow, I would really appreciate that. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it first. Here we go. Okay, that is not the correct link. Hold on. I'm like, why am I logged into this one over here? Okay, 1 second, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm actually logged into the wrong. It's because I have 2 BTech review pages, but I need to log into this one. There we go. And by the way, I also have a Facebook page that you can add me to as a friend called BTech Mike. But oh, look, here we go. We got Donald Dotson trying to add me over here. Okay, I have like 2,000 friends on there now. But when I invite all of them to, hold on, what the heck am I doing? Now I have a bunch of friend requests. Great. Okay, let me share the link really quick. 1 second, guys. It's just switching over really quick. I have 20 followers. If you follow me, Borghansa, I will have 21. And I'm expecting Latrell to follow also. I'm waiting for you to like my page, Latrell. Hurry up and like it. Calling you out, bro. Oh, yeah, I think, isn't the Sears Tower, or I forget, I don't think it's called the Sears Tower anymore. It's like pretty tall. I don't know if it's 1,700 feet, but I think it's like 1,300 or 1,400 feet tall. Let's see. Look at platform in GSM Arena. Oh yeah, platform GSM Arena. Am I on GSM Arena? It says platform. Okay, yeah. It says on my end. It says Exynos 1380, and that's the A54. So that is the chipset that you get with it. So that is the version that I am looking at least on this device. So I can't complain because I think it's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid device, honestly. I want to go out and take pictures. Oh, the tip is 1,700 feet. So that's with the big ass antennas on top is what you're saying. Yeah, I get that. All right, we got Donald Dotson that liked the page. Thanks, Donald Dotson. I have 20 followers on this page now. Borganta, let's see if he likes it. 21 followers. Heck yeah. Thanks a lot, Donald Dotson. I don't know if that's Borganta, but if that's you, thanks again for liking the page, by the way. Chicagoans, what is that? Chicagoans, I think that's how you say it. Still call it 1,700 feet. Yeah, the building itself, I don't really count the buildings that have like the antennas. I mean, yes, the antennas do count, but it's not a part. It's like not really a part of the main structure of the building. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, it's like you're kind of just adding that extra bit of stuff. Pretty interesting, guys. Okay, here we go. Dotson. It's all good, Alatia. No worries. Thanks again for joining in, by the way. I forget you're like, it's like 10 or 11 in the morning over there on your side of the world. So the FAA would only let them build the spire that tall. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, they still call it the Sears Tower. Yeah, I think anyone that was born like during that generation where the tower was built, and I think it's called the Willis Tower now, if I'm not correct on that. Somebody correct me if I'm not wrong. I used to be a huge into like buildings and architectures when I was younger. Like I remember I would spend like hours on Emporis.com, which was like basically like skyscrapers.com, and I would just look at like the infrastructures of like that some cities had, because like it gave you like all the information and facts about buildings. You know what I mean? Alatia, that's okay, Alatia. No worries. You can like my Twitter page if you don't have me on Twitter, or you can subscribe to my new YouTube channel. I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you guys right now. Actually, let's see. Let's go to YouTube.com, and then let's go to the new page. It's called MBDDR Pump. I posted a video of my cousin playing the other day, but I'll go ahead and share the link with you guys also. You were alive before it was called the Willis Tower. I forget how young you are, Latrizzle. Like some of my coworkers just celebrated birthdays. One of my okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I'm 37 years old. I know I don't look 37, right? Because I just have good genes, I guess. Okay, you already follow me on Twitter. Okay, that's true. Okay, so I'm 37. I have a boss that is 20 years old, guys, and I'm 17 years older than one of my bosses. I have another boss that just turned 22, and I have another boss that just turned 21. So I'm just like thinking to myself, damn, I'm old. These young kids are very smart, though. I'll tell you that much. They're very smart. Let me mute this really quick because I got to blow my nose. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had some mucus, but yeah, let me go ahead and turn this off really quick. Or I'm gonna turn off the music so we can watch the video. This is actually the machine that I restored recently with my cousin and one of my other friends. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Hopefully, it doesn't show like an ad. I'm like, did I monetize this channel? So this is an old Pump It Up GX cabinet, and here's my cousin playing. It took me 2 years to fix this. If you guys want to subscribe to this channel, it's just going to be dedicated to mostly like my DDR and my Pump It Up shenanigans. Go ahead and lower that a little bit. But yeah, we do this for exercise, guys. On like when we hang out, I used to play this game on the weekends all the time. You can create a YouTube channel where you fart. That would be a gas. Yeah, I don't think I would do that. Although I would probably get banned from YouTube if I did that. Alatia, let me know if this game is popular on your side of the world. I know it's very popular in Korea, and some parts of Asia, right? You know, I know it's but this machine is actually our personal machine. One of my friends gave it to us, and it was not working. The machine was not working, and she said, hey, like, if you want it, just pick it up by the weekend and it's yours. So we actually had to put some money into it and get it going. Like the original CRT monitor, we had to gut it out completely. My cousin got a perfect score on this song, by the way. He got a perfect score on the song. Who's still there? Oh shit. Screenshot that. You know, I got it on video. You got a double S, guys. World record. That's actually a relatively easy song that he played. So, but yeah, there's that new channel, guys. Like I decided to make a channel for just my like DDR and dance game shenanigans. So there's that. Alatia says that brings back memories. Well, if you ever played it growing up, then yeah. I mean, come on, down the bed. Come on. But anyways, guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and stop sharing because I would show my pretty face over here for you guys. Hopefully everyone's good. Alatia, like keep me updated if you decide to make a YouTube channel. Send me a DM on Twitter because again, I don't really use Discord anymore. No ear splitting audio. That will rock the room. No, no one really lives in that house. We keep the machine in my cousin's house. It's it No one really lives there. I mean, it's a house that they own, but no one really lives there. He has family over every now and then, but you played it back when you were young. Yeah, it's a fun game, man. Honestly, like people still go hard on this game. They do world tournaments every year. Me personally, I just play it to stay in shape. Whether it be playing DDR or pump it up, right? But I just enjoy the game. I've always enjoyed. I started playing the game at 19 years old, and I've been playing off and on for almost 20 years already. So again, like 18 years almost to the date that I started playing dance games. That was actually that machine that you saw my cousin playing on was actually one of the first machines that I actually played on. It used to be owned by a local arcade slash pizza place that I used to work at. Fun little story before we get off the live stream here. So that arcade machine, I actually used to play on when I was 19 years old. The owner of the business ended up closing down his restaurant, but then he opened it up into another restaurant. So the machine stayed there, but then he ended up just selling off all his arcades like eventually. So he had a DDR and he had the pump machine. So my friend Chastity, who is a local where I live, she ended up with that machine. I think she only paid like maybe like 1,500 or 2,000. I know she paid very little for that machine, USD. And when the original price of that machine cost $8,000 when they bought it back in 2003. She unfortunately she moved several times after getting the machine, and she had the machine in storage, and rats got inside of it. So if you guys are familiar with like any type of like wiring and PC stuff, you know, basically rats got inside the CPU area, and basically they used the computer as their toilet. So there was piss and rat, there was rat piss and rat duty all over the place. So when she gave me the machine wasn't working. So when we got it, I kind of had to evaluate it and say like, shit, like, we picked it up. We took it to my cousin's house. I had to ask my cousin, hey, I have a proposition for you. Like the machine is not working, but would you let me keep it in your parents' house? Which is, again, the house was not, no one was living in the house at the time. So, he asked his parents, they said it would be fine, but like we got that machine around summer of 2021. So over the past 2 years, I've just been buying parts, and we've been trying to troubleshoot like what we need to replace and get fixed. Ultimately, all we really needed was, I ended up spending a little under $1,000 buying new parts for it, but I had to replace the CPU, which was the motherboard. We had to replace the GPU as well. I updated the hardware, so we updated to like the latest stuff so that we can run newer versions of the game if we wanted to. So CPU, GPU, motherboard. We had to replace the IOs. So the IO board I actually could not find here in the States, which it's the thing that connects the machine to the pads itself, or the arrow panels. So, and that basically makes the arrows function. So it basically connects to the computer from the PCI to a little IO board, and that IO board goes from the from the computer to the pads. So that cost me like almost 200 itself, just replacing that. I ended up buying it from a guy from Mexico, which I was kind of hesitant like of doing, because I was like, shit, like what if I send the guy money and he doesn't send me the item, right? Luckily, he was very trustworthy, and I got like the part within like a week. So I had to do that. I had to replace wiring, because the rats chewed up some of the wiring as well. So that was a fun. Yeah, Alatia. Well, they're not as easy to get over here in the US as they are, especially because this is an older version of the cabinet. This cabinet is a GX cabinet, and they don't make those cabinets anymore. Now they have LX cabinets, right? So, they have GX, FX, LX, TX cabs as well, CX. They have so many versions of pump it up cabinets. But that's pretty cool that you say you played. I would definitely like to see a video of you playing one of these days if you ever if you ever get back to the arcade playing, you know, it's a passion of mine. I've always played the games growing up. They even remake them here by order, if I remember correctly. Well, if I ever need to go to talk to somebody about parts for these machines, I guess I'm going to go to you, Alatia. Maybe you can be my middleman. Maybe you can be my middleman and then ship from where you live. I honestly forget where you live. I think, where is it? I want to say Malaysia, but no, I'm completely wrong on that. It's not Malaysia. But anyways, guys, you know, fun chatting with you guys. I'm gonna get off because I do have to work at 6 a.m. tomorrow, which is about 8 hours from now. So I want to get some rest, lay down, mess with the A54 a little more, maybe do a speed test and post that up on the YouTube channel. But again, guys, Samsung A54 5G for $90 on Metro by T-Mobile. And again, you can get it unlocked on Amazon for even cheaper. Maybe not cheaper, but, you know, for a cheaper price than you would get it normally. So, again, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump off. Alatia, thanks for... Okay, hold on. That's going to require me finding an arcade that don't exist anymore. They don't exist anymore. That's true. So, Alatia lives where? Alatia lives in Kenosha. Okay, I didn't know Alatia moved to Kenosha, Latrell, but I guess you've been hanging out with Alatia. So, but anyways, guys, go ahead and smash that like button before you leave today. And again, we want 1,000 likes minimum on the channel today. So again, thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great night.